Atamarie, Pine Hill School. Here are your daily notices for Ra'apa, Wednesday, the 2nd of December.
Here is a shout out from Mrs. Moore.
Tahi. One single solitary shout out. And it goes to this person, Briar from room 7, for being nice and helping us during lunchtime. And that comes from Kiara and Kim. So Briar, you deserve everything today. I hope you have an amazing day. And the rest of you, give me some shout outs, please.
Year 3 and 4, Pine Hill Kiwis netball team. You have your last practice on the middle court at 3:15 today.
Can the Year 5 TV station presenters who are on the list outside room 9 come to room 9 at 12:40?
Notices from Mrs. DC. A reminder that William, Yinha and Yvonne need to go to the hall at 10:10 in time to set up. Then play for FOPs at morning tea. Please see Mrs. DC as soon as possible if there are any problems.
Aerobics will be on at the Hillary Courts today instead of the hall.
Could I please see all featured performers for prize giving at lunchtime in the rhythm room? That's Simon G, Sophie M, Aya, Ty Rhodes, Rose, Julianne, and Manopa. Please see Mrs. DC as soon as possible if you are not able to make this practice. Thanks!
Now we will have a story from a special guest.
Story time! Story time! Yeah!
So what? Jack went up the hill. Yeah. What, did he go by himself, or? Oh, Jill was there as well. Okay, so Jack and Jill went up the hill. Okay, gotcha. Well, what in the world were they doing up the hill though? Why did they go to get some water? Well, how much water are we talking about here? Like a pail? A pail of water? What's a pail? Oh, like a bucket. Okay. So what? Jack and Jill went up the hill to get a pail of water. Yeah, and then sorry, I've got to go. What happened next? Yeah, you have to call me back because I've got some people here who have come to see me. So I'm going to read them a story now. So I'll call you back later. Okay? All right. See you. Bye. 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 Sorry about that. There was just I've got Jack down in the health room and he's got some vinegar and brown paper on his head and I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Anyway, I've got a little story to read you, and this is called Don't Mention Pirates. A story by Sarah McConnell. And it's quite a cool little book. Quite enjoy this one. Scarlett Silver had a secret that nobody could guess. Not her mum, not her dad, not her brother Cedric, not even Grandpa Jack. Now the Silvers were a very ordinary family, except that they lived in a ship-shaped house. Yes, really, ship-shaped. Scarlett's mum inherited it from her famous pirate grandma, Long Joan Silver. There was one rule in the Silver House, and only one rule. Don't mention pirates. On account of the terrible luck that befell Grandma Silver when she was accidentally eaten by a giant shrimp. From that day onwards, no pirates was the rule. But that wasn't easy for Scarlett, because secretly she wanted to be a pirate. Scarlett loved the smell of sea air and was excellent at making people walk the plank. She even taught Bluebird, her budgie, to squawk, "Pieces of 8! Pieces of 8!" But Mum and Dad were not proud. "Don't mention pirates," they said very loud. And the thing that all pirates, including Scarlett, loved best was searching for treasure. So Mrs. Silver built Scarlett a treasure detector. She found odds and ends and bits and bobs and nothing exciting. Until one Tuesday, beep, 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 the detector went off. "Bless my barnacles," said Scarlett. "I found gold!" She ran into the house to tell the others. "It can't be real gold," said Dad Silver. "Yes, it can," said Mum. "Eureka!" shouted Cedric. Fetch Grandpa, said Scarlet, so excited she'd forgotten he'd gone fishing with One-Eyed Scott. They all jumped up and started to search for something, anything, to dig up the gold. They began to dig and the sun beat down, so they tied handkerchiefs around their heads. Just what pirates wear, thought Scarlet. And at 6 o'clock they had a break. Ship-shaped biscuits on a ship-shaped plate. Aha! Just what pirates eat, thought Scarlet. They carried on digging till the sun went down. Bedtime, said Scarlet, yawning. Not till we find the loot, said Cedric. Ha! Just how pirates speak, thought Scarlet as she left them to it. Well, the next morning, Scarlet got a shock. Why are you wearing eye patches? She demanded. We're having a mud fight, replied Mum. Aye, and these make perfect eye protectors, added Dad. But Scarlet wasn't fooled. You look just like... Don't mention pirates! The others roared. Oh. Uh-oh. The Silvers dug and dug until they could dig no more. There must be more gold, said Dad. Aye, agreed Mum. It'll be there, said Cedric, pointed just below the house. Wait, said Scarlet, but they didn't listen. Dad grabbed his spade. Knock it off, ye landlubbers, shouted Scarlet, or the house will fall down. Suffering seagull, said Mum, Dad and Cedric. She's right, and you can see quite clearly that it's quite precariously balanced there. Good word, precariously, isn't it? Anyway, they staggered inside and flopped down on the couch. Well, we've got the nugget, said Scarlet. And just then the back door flew open. Ahoy! Said Grandpa Jack. I'm back. What's that you got there? You champions! You found my gold tooth! And he popped it in, click, back into his mouth. Before anyone could say a word, Grandpa said, What's happened this week? You look like a bunch of And suddenly there was a creak, then a crack, then a sploosh! Pirates, that's what we are, said the Silvers. And as soon as they said it, they knew it was true. Hoist the mainsails, shouted Scarlet. And off they sailed, in search of treasure, in search of treasure, because that's what pirates do. Quite a cool story there in the sense of staying true to who you are. Don't try and be something else because someone else says so. Be yourself. And, you're very, very special, each and every one of you. So you have something to offer. So be yourself. Don't try and hide it. No. Oh, sorry. Go take this. Hello. Well, what was Humpty doing on the wall in the first place? I've told him not to go up. How many pieces? Well, call the king's horses. They'll know what to do. Yeah. What? They can't. And the king's men, they've tried? No. Oh, well, I guess there's omelette for dinner tonight then, isn't there? Hello? 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 Gone. Oh, well. See you later.
Story time! Yeah!
That was your daily news for Rapa, Wednesday, 2nd of December.
Thank you for watching
Have a Pine Hill Day.
Using the Pine Hill Way.
E noho rā.
Ka kite anō.